Former governorship candidate of the Action Democratic Congress ADC in Lagos State, Funso Doherty, has defected to the People's Democratic Party (PDP). In a statement released on Monday, Doherty explained that the decision to join the PDP was motivated by a desire to present a unified front against the All Progressive Congress, the APC, which has dominated Lagos State's politics since 1999. Doherty criticized the APC's governance model, describing it as exclusionary and extractive. He highlighted the state's lack of fundamental services, including public water supply, reliable and affordable power supply, quality public education and healthcare, mass housing, robust mass transit system, and basic public law and order. Doherty also expressed concern about the government's handling of climate risks like flooding. He expressed belief that the PDP, with its national presence and institutional structure, offers the best platform to challenge the APC's dominance in Lagos State. He emphasized his commitment to working with others to bring about solutions and create a new era of inclusive governance and people-driven prosperity in the state. Honorable Sir,
yes,
we have seen a defection from the ADC to the PDP of a former governorship candidate of the ADC in the person of Doherty. Is this a sign of good things to come in the political terrain of Lagos State that has been governed by APC from 1999 till date, and even producing the president who is on seat right here today? Do you think that APC has now gotten a better challenger to the governorship ticket of Lagos State, or it is just business as usual, sir?
Yeah, we talk about Doherty. I think it's a big force. When a big force coming for how will I call it, a wave to the next part of it, I think it's a good one. He has been a project for some time. I think right from when I was in university in those days, I heard about him, and then coming to politics, and then rebuild it, and then find that he couldn't get what he wanted. You see, I always tell people, when you are in politics, you have to do something. And when you achieve what you want, you have to sit down and restrain yourself. Which way will I take? Where will I go? Somehow, maybe where you are is not favorable for you, or that's not where you're destined to be. I think you need to move forward. I think him moving to the PDP is a strength and it's a plus to the PDP in Lagos State. I think it's a good step.
Okay, sir.
A good step, yeah.
So, okay, concerning that, do you think that the PDP has been of a good opposition to the APC in Lagos State, sir?
I think I can say yes. Yes, of course, I'm not a PDP member. I was before, but I am not now. But I think moving forward is the best interest in politics. You can't just stay one place, because if you move forward, you always achieve what you expected. You know, I always tell people, it's a game of interest. Or if you don't have an interest, then you have to forge ahead. You don't be steps in the place. I think that's a good step.
So it was a good step for him moving from the ADC, because maybe to his own.
Yes. When we talk about the campaign, it's not forcible.
Exactly.
It's a test of determination. You have sat down and reasoned and conclude and say, okay, let me move my people. And when you move your people, it's a big force. Because nobody decamp with just you and your family. You move with the crowd you have. So I think moving ahead is one of the best things one should do when you don't have peace where you are.
Okay, sir. So, okay, now, in Lagos State, per se, APC has been holding sway since 1999, more than 20 years. Do you think APC as a party has been able to fulfill the dreams and aspirations of the Lagos people? Because the people are the final beneficiaries of any political rigmarole that happens in Lagos State or elsewhere. Do you think that Lagos State has benefited enough, or has been able to meet, the APC has been able to meet up the people's aspirations in Lagos State, sir?
Not only Lagos State. AP has not been doing well in Nigeria, as we said. So we wouldn't say they meet up. They didn't meet up. AP has been a political party that tells you what they're going to do, but at the end of the day, you won't get the result as set. So it's not. We wouldn't say they have met. Anyway, they haven't, because if you go, you still see more challenges, even to us today, everywhere, all over Nigeria. AP has not been doing what they're supposed to do. But we pray they always revive themselves and then rethink and how to rebuild, and hope that and remember that somebody vote for them. People stay on that sun area and vote for you for you. We're getting results. You get down there and forget about the people. It's not better. It's not done in the foreign countries. So they have not done the best for the Lagos people. They have not done the best.
Okay, but being that one of the leaders in Lagos State, per se, has also brought the mantra that he used in the development of Lagos State, and he has been able to transmit it to the national stage, being in the person of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He was the former governor of Lagos State for 2 terms, and he is now in the seat of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Do you think that he will be able to meet up to the expectations and aspirations that he has been able to achieve in Lagos State in Nigeria as a whole, sir?
Yeah, that's a good side. When President Tinubu was a governor, he was one of the best governors I admire when I was a child. He did well in Lagos State. He did perfectly well. He was one of the good governors then that he did well, and then he really developed Lagos State to make it what it is today. And then now that he's now as the president, we expect him to do same. We expect him to develop Nigerians. You see people cry for food, cry for transportations, house rent is getting high, economy is crashing down. It wasn't then when it was Lagos. When it was Lagos, things were better. I think I have one uncle who was in Lagos those days and keep telling me how Lagos, that was better, that was a good governance. But I think there must be a reconciliation, or how will I put it, to restructuring. Think of what you can do to make the country better, because it is too wonderful when people keep crying, keep talking every day, mentioning your name, and they're the people that put you there. So you didn't put yourself there as well. People stay under sun and rain and put you. And so I think there's need for you to listen to the voice of the masses. People are crying and say, this is bad, this is not good. Now, having listening ears, and I pray those who work with him should be able to let him understand that things has to be dealt with.
Okay, sir. In Lagos State, most of the other governors of the other 35 states, I would say that they look up to Lagos State in some developmental aspects. Lagos State has trains running, both the blue rail and the red rail. They have water, marine transportation with ferry boats and all that. They are planning for a second airport in Lekki. They are hosting the biggest refinery in Africa. All these have been done by the deft play that the Lagos stakeholders have had. Do you think Doherty will be able to meet up with the caliber of work that has been going on Lagos State? Will he be able to uplift, work more on it? Does he have the antecedents? Does he have the prerequisites to be able to lift Lagos? Because this is a Lagos State that all other states look up to for developmental strides. Do you think Doherty is up to date? Do you think he's up to the capacity to be able to deliver Lagos State higher than what he found it to be?
Of course, every governor have to look for a way to develop their city. Development never has any ends. It keeps expanding. So I think if he has a chance to become the governor, if that's what he's aspiring to, I think he will even do. Everybody has their strategies of governance. When President Tinubu was there, he did his own. Other governors do their own. If I believe he come in, will now perfect his own as planned. You know, you must sit down and structure what you need to do to the people for people to see. You can't just come and sit down and dwell on other previous governance. You must develop yours so people see that you are working. So I think, yeah, if he can do it, he's capable, because you're not going to do that on your own. It's going to be a structure from the governance. When they say governor, it's not only you as a governor. Governor means the entire state, the entire authority do their structurings, commissions, ministries, now assent to what they need to. I think if you have the chance, you will do it.
Okay.
I think we'll do it.
Because I was asking that question from the antecedents of him being able to bring the movers and shakers of the business world to Lagos State. I mean, because of the alliance that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has with Aliko Dangote, I think maybe it played a role for making Dangote to go to Lagos State to build his refinery, even when Lagos State is not known to be a place that has so much land. I mean, Ogun State is there.
Yeah.
I mean, River State is here, even if River State might not have so much land, but it is an oil and gas industry. Do you think Doherty has those kind of interrelated connections? We have not seen him with any of them. Is he close to Mike Adenuga? Is he close to movers and shakers in the business world to be able to bring them? Because the more business that comes in and the more foreign direct investment that comes in, the more the IGR, internal generated revenue of the state. Is Doherty just going to work on only what the tax is bringing in or what the federal government comes in with? Or is he going to inject there with new, fresh blood of investments coming into Lagos State, sir?
Yeah, Lagos is very large. I think they have land, a lot of lands. You know, I earlier said, as a governance or as a governor coming in, you have to create a structure. You have to see how you can make your own development. You can't just sit down and say, okay, this place being so beautiful, I don't have anything to do again. You must do something for people that vote you in, because you are having the finance. And if you are having the finance, you must utilize the finance you are having. And so you have to have what they call reproduction. There must be activities going on for you to develop, for people to have job. Because if you come in and develop, there will be job creativity. There will be supplies. You make food, you make other materials. People has to work. You know, if you go to the street today, see a lot of youths, they don't have job. It's because there's no creativity, there's no job creation. But I think if you come in, based on what he has planned, your landmark as a governor, of course he can do best. Everybody that comes always do their best and leave. And so nobody will come and do the worst. They will come and do their best and leave. And so we think and pray that if he come, yeah, he will always do the best as he wishes to be. I think he always expanded, yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, rounding up this particular segment, what do you think the people, because the people are the core of what everything politics is about. It's not about the politicians, it's about the people. If you happen to be in charge of Lagos State, sir, tell us one or two things you would have done or love to do in Lagos State that will impact the direct lives of the people, sir.
Yeah, job creativity. Job creativity. You know, people call Lagos State a business area, business state. Does that mean everybody's doing business? There are some people who are suffering. There are some people who are hustling, stay on the streets, doing some job they're not supposed to do. If you create job, that is the highest establish you can establish as a governance. There must be job creative. You must create job for people to get. There are a lot of graduates on the streets doing nothing. If you go to the other markets, you see some graduates selling apples. Are they supposed to do that? There must be job creation. If I have opportunity, I will create a job. That's my first priority. Because if there's no job, then the city is not growing up. You see things getting worse every day. But if there is job, you won't be having issues. I think that's the best thing I should do.
Oh, good. And ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Randy Nedam has put up one of the things that the people will need, irrespective of where they are from. Using Lagos State as an example, he says job creation is very, very vital for the economic viability of any location, irrespective of where they are. We'll take a very short break, and when we return, more coming from Honorable Randy Nedam, the NNPP party chairman of Kana local government area of Rivers State. Stay tuned.